Hello, students. Good afternoon, or good evening, or good morning, depending on your location. In this video, I just want to let us know the app or the softwares we'll be using for our training. That is for this particular course, the HTML CSS course. So I recall that in one of the videos we we did, we told you guys we made mention of some mobile apps. Uh, we talked about some mobile apps that you can use for programming. So we've reviewed some of those mobile apps, and we relate it to our main goal in this training. And we observe that it's not going to help our students achieve the main goal, and that is within a month, within these 4 weeks that we're going to go look at this training, that will be in this training, you guys should have been, build a whole lot of projects. So some of these mobile app, they have limitations, and the limitations is that uh, we you can't be able to go that far. Your implementation speed, your execution speed will hardly be affected, and also the scope. So the scope that you can cover when you're using your laptop is not the same you will when you're using a mobile those apps. So we just decided to ask our students that for this particular training, we'll stick only on the computer. So uh, in case you don't have a computer, we just want to ask that maybe if you have a friend or you have someone that or you have somewhere you can just because of this training and go and practice, that will be fine. Reason is because we want you to get the best. We want you at the end of this training, you'll be able to build a lot of projects. Remember that each week there are projects you're going to build each week. So we want you to get the best. Some of these mobile apps only focuses on basics. So those basics is not taking you anywhere. We can say it's for those in secondary schools or primary schools. So those are the people that, but this training, we are focusing more on you guys building something. At the end of the day, you can call yourself a programmer, you can call yourself a coder, that you understand code and you're already building projects. And some of these projects that you're going to build will be hosted online. So we want to deal with the main issues, not just trying to test things. Okay, so we want to build go into full web development. Okay, so most of these software, most of these websites you people see, they weren't developed using mobile phone. They were developed using computers. So, and that is what we want you people to use so that you can get the best out of this training. And just like I mentioned before now, the teachers, the the lessons, they were all done using a computer. Okay, so with that said, I'm going to list the two major software that we'll be needing for this training. Number one is a web browser, and we preferred Chrome, Google Chrome. So if you don't have Google Chrome, the browser you are using, just open your browser, either Explorer or wherever, then go to download. Just type download Google Chrome. So once you type download, or you can write download Chrome. So once you click on download Chrome, yeah, you can see you just click on it, Google Chrome browser. Once you click on it, the system will help you download it. But I already have it. That's what I'm using. If I click on this button now, I can download. Okay, so the browser will automatically download for your system. If you're using a Mac, if you're using a Windows computer, whatever you are using, it will automatically download for you. That's for those that don't have Google Chrome. So Google Chrome is mostly preferred for this training. Then the second software we'll be needing is Visual Studio Code. So what is this for? This is the software you'll be using to type code. So websites, most apps or app, either websites or web app or mobile app whatever. Okay, they built through some lines of code. Some people call it syntax. So these are written code or written instruction that is being executed, okay, either by a compiler or by a translator. So the browser is a translator. So it translates these codes, and you can see these things. Okay, so most of these things are written code that has been translated for you to see. So what are you going to use to write your code? So you need a software. So there is so many software out there. There is so many, but we'll be using one of the most popular one, which is Visual Studio Code. So how do you download it? There, I'm gonna drop the link on the description of this video. Just check the description. You see the link to download it. So once you click on this, you see download Visual Studio Code. You can see your own operating system. You have Windows. You have, this is Ubuntu. You have Mac OS. So depending on what you are using, so you can download. Okay. So after you've downloaded and there is a successful installation, so you have something like this. Okay. So this is for instance, this is my own uh, Visual Studio Code. Okay. So I can start. If I just press Control N now, I can just click Command N. I can start writing code. Okay, so this is where I can type my code. Okay, so this is what we're going to use to write code. So whatever that is written here, once you save, you can run that on your browser. So the browser is a translator. It translates this code and make it this website that you are seeing. So all these things are code. If I right click now and go to uh, page source, you just see some written lines of code. You can see these are codes. So most of this code, this is where you can write them. Okay, so you write them here. Then the browser work now is to translate them. Okay, so that users can now see something like, instead of seeing a code like this, they end up seeing something like this. So these are the two major things we'll be using for this training. So once you have these two things installed, then you are now set to begin. So further information will be passed across. So take good care and always have a great day. Bye bye.